Alright, put a lot of time into welding this. Now we're going to get into polishing. Just got this, it's a poly flat disc, smooth finish. We're just going to run this over to give it a bit more of a consistent shine. And then we give it a bit of an orbital sand. And then we'll give it a buff. Now it gets interesting. I'm just going to treat it like paint, and that seems to be going pretty good so far. Just some normal paint cutting compound, the buffer, and we're just going to have a go at polishing up the metal like that. And then we'll put the purple or whatever it is after that, but this helps get the grain out of the actual alloy so far. So let's give it a crack. Alright, bull bar's on, as you saw, great success. Polished up good enough, I dare say. Take note of blackouts. Done. Blackouts on the end of the tubes, down there. Blackouts on the ends of the sides. Anti-reflective ones for the headlights. I'm not doing the centre because I want to actually see the shininess when I'm driving, unless it glares in my eyes and we may do something about it, but I really doubt it will. I mean, God, there's trucks coming towards us with shiny bits on them but don't even reflect that bad. So, as you saw, polished up pretty good. So, I guess the thing is, the straps would have been fine if I didn't ding them up so badly when I was installing with G-clamps and stuff like that. A little bit more thought on that and I probably would have been better. They would have polished up nice. Tubes polish up pretty easy. There's nothing real hard about polishing the tubes. The C-section, that was probably a little bit more of a challenge, but I wasn't worried about trying to get a huge amount of gloss out of those. But as you can see, still not too bad, and the C-section isn't too bad. Tubes pretty good. So the procedure, where is it? Pretty much, like 800 went to 800 in the end. I think you could go a lot finer. It still would have been a better job if you went finer. Like even the way I see it is you're treating it like paint. So, and that's why I ended up treating it in the end. I went to 800. I reckon if I went to a good 12, 1500 and put more time in, we would have got a nicer result. But in the end, I wasn't really looking for like chrome. So, 800. I did find some very soft steel wool and I gave it like a little bit of a rub here and there. And I don't know if that made things better or worse because you can make out a little bit of streakiness from the steel wool here and there, which is very faint. Maybe that step should have been avoided. But then after that, it was just a typical old paint buffer pad, the old juice paint cutting compound, and I just buffed it extremely slow and aggressively. That was pretty much it. Just wiped all the black stuff off, and I've been slowly applying some cheap stuff. We don't really have any like good name brand stuff, but just some cheap metal cleaner on it so far, just to see if it brings it more to life. And yeah, it's been going okay. I mean, I'm not expecting much, but results pretty good. So with that, it's actually all but pretty much done now. It's bolted on. Pretty much the last step. The car's covered in crap. Need to give it a wash. That's all Woody. How good's that? I'm pretty stoked with it. It's going to have a look and might upset some more, but we've got a pretty elaborate roll bar that's got to be built to go in the back yet. Sort of still fitting. It's not going to be one of these big fat tubular ones. Again, it's going to be a small tube, but it's going to be fairly elaborate and very different. Like there's not another one made anywhere, technically. So, and what we're going to be doing with the tailgate, I've given up on trying to get to Toowoomba to buy one over there. Not going to happen. So, the idea of this is I've got this brand new Ching Chong one with this horrible crap steel on it. I'm just going to cut just underneath that curve there, cut down here just above that curve. Going to go and buy some good sheet metal, pretty much the same as what I did that center console in beefy out of. Put a fold in it and weld that on. Cut that center, that thin crap out, weld a new bit in, and we'll just see if we can make that work. Let's think in the end, if it's the only way I'm going to get tailgate sorted out, because I don't really want to roll the dice and go buying any more import tailgates, because they're just so tin canny and so flimsy and horrible. You always see them with a buckle through them, so can't do it. We're going to have a go at just making that pretty bulletproof. So we're not far away from hitting the road now. But getting closer and closer, that's for sure. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.